I know I've been saying that I was going to try and continue doing these how to be awesome hairdressers throughout the entire quarantine, and I was going to try and make a video every single day and put out X amount of content and whatnot. But I have to admit that, you know, I for the last 2 weeks, I just went through one of those, maybe it's the quarantine, you know, depressions, and I got a little depressed and wouldn't even get out of the bed, and didn't really do anything, barely even looked at social media. And one thing I've learned during this whole thing is you know, depression's real. I mean, I've always been somebody who has dealt with it. I think that within our industry as hairdressers, we have a tendency to link our whole existence into what we do. I mean, it's really difficult for us, and you know, we are social beings, even if we're reclusive and we have a tendency to hide and you know, be what is it called, not super outgoing, but be more introverted as opposed to extroverted. We have a tendency to still need to be, we're social creatures, hairdressers are, and I feel like there is probably a lot of you that are going through the same thing that I am and have been going through, how it's just tough. And I mean, like, I just want to go and listen to other people talk, and I don't want to see masks anymore. I want to see people's faces and whatnot. And instead I'm sitting here looking at a computer screen or watching what is worse is the news. And I feel like, you know, a couple of, you know, weeks I've watched, you know, CNN and Fox and, you know, all these different types of news, like just straight streaming news, and it has a tendency to really bring you down. And so I'm going to leave you guys with a challenge is, you know what? Stop watching the news. It's still going to be there if you watch it or not. We're going to be in quarantine. Georgia's going to open up, and you know, then Texas is going to do it, and the news is going. I mean, the weather is going to change, and it doesn't matter if you watch it or not. Stop watching the news. Stop, you know, looking at social media and you know, engaging in all of the political talk and the armchair warriors that are whatnot. Because to be completely honest, we are what we program ourselves. So when we sit and listen to fake news or real news, negative news, uninspiring news, it affects us physically and mentally, and you know, the news is really there to frighten us and make us all feel alone, and we're not alone. We're in this, you know, together. And it's funny because I read something where it said we're not all in the same boat, and we're not. We're all in different boats, but we're weathering the same storm. And you know, I just want you to know that my heart goes out to you if you're dealing with depression right now. And if you need somebody to talk to or you need anything, I'm a really good listener. And if you've already gone through it, you know, be a good listener for somebody else. I love each and every one of you. We will get through this. And stop watching the news. Stop being negative. Stop, you know, programming yourself negatively, and just start, you know, doing positive stuff. Go watch that Vidal Sassoon documentary. That's a good one. Love each and every one of you. Talk to you later.